Hi everyone, Greeno here and welcome to another video here on Greeno Eats. As you can see, I'm here with the 9-year-old. We have come to Toby Carvery. We're not here for a roast dinner today. We have come in time for breakfast. So I've heard good things about the breakfast there. It should be an all-you-can-eat kind of affair. And apparently they have a breakfast Yorkshire pudding, which sounds really interesting. Now, you may have seen before, I did do a Too Good To Go magic bag from Toby Carvery for their breakfast once. That wasn't too bad. I'll link the video to that in the description below. But for now, we're going to go in and see if we can get this all-you-can-eat offering and see how good that is. Let's get inside. Folks, so we're in Toby Carvery. Got myself an empty cup there and a cup of tea. Blend has quite a big orange juice. We've got 2 breakfasts, 1 adult breakfast, 1 kids breakfast. It's got a total of £15.67, which I think is pretty good value, to be honest. We're going to go and see what's up and available. Today they have no eggs available apparently. Obviously there's a bit of an egg shortage around with avian flu and the like, so that probably accounts for that, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of good stuff with sausages and bacon and beans and what have you. Let's go and take a little look at what we're going to get. Right folks, so they've got a pretty good selection here. You can't see right now, but down the end there they have the breakfast Yorkshire puddings and some pancakes. There's some gravy, which is a little bit unusual for breakfast. Sausages, bacon, black pudding. There's a potato hashed in there, some hash browns. We've got tomatoes, beans and mushrooms. So there's a really good selection of stuff. All looks pretty decent. First swing around here, we have a toast station. You basically make your own toast. No, I'm never a big fan of these toast machines because you put the toast through once and it's not cooked, you put it through a second time and it's overcooked. But there we are, we'll give it a go. Greeno toast trick. When there's no toast rack available, you just got to try and make a little toast Stonehenge. That way they don't go soggy. Right then folks, so as you can see from mine, we have got a little bit of black pudding, a couple of sausages, some bacon, we've gone with a potato and hash thing, hash brown, some tomatoes, some beans. I haven't gone for mushrooms, I don't like them myself. And we have a bit of brown sauce too, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this. Before we do that, let's check in with little one and see how she's enjoying it. Right then bub, so we can see you've made a fairly healthy dent in yours already. What have you tried? You tried the beans, you've eaten all your mushrooms. How were they? Were the mushrooms good? Really good. And you've had the potato hash. You said that tasted quite bacony, didn't you? Was it really tasty? Okay, how about the breakfast Yorkshire pudding? Uh-oh. You dropped a bit. Not concentrating with you. So what's you got there? Pancake? Has it got any syrup on it or anything? Is it sweet? Or is it just, is it? And have you tried the breakfast Yorkshire pudding yet? And how was that? What does it taste like? Does it just taste like a normal Yorkshire pudding or Does it?
Yeah.
There's nothing really breakfasty about it, is there? It's just a Yorkshire pudding on your breakfast.
Yep.
Fair enough. What do you reckon out of 10 so far?
8.
An 8 out of 10. Okay, not bad, not bad. And you've not even tried the sausage or the bacon yet, so that might even go higher. Okay, so let's start giving all this a try then. We're going to start with this breakfast Yorkshire pudding. It's a little bit kind of flat. But we'll give it a try. I'm not quite sure what makes it breakfasty. I can see a little bit of onion there in the middle of it, which you definitely wouldn't associate with breakfast, would you? But it's just Yorkshire pudding. Maybe. I wonder if they cook it with some bacon fat or something. Because it does have a bit of a bacony taste to it, I guess. Not much, but just a little touch of it. It's quite greasy, but an unusual thing to have with breakfast, probably. But you know what? It's not unpleasant, that's for sure. Right, let's try this sausage then. So you can see here, it's not your bog standard catering sausage. It's got a little bit of greenage in there, some little herbs of some kind or another. Dip it into the brown sauce. God, I have brown sauce on sausages. Yeah, that's tasty enough. No problem with that. This potato hash I'm interested in. The little one said it had bits of bacon in and stuff, so as you can see here, a little bit of crispy bacon there on the top. That's pretty good. So, the potatoes are quite soft, but there are little kind of crunchy edges on some of them. The bacon's obviously been just cooked and chopped up and put in there. Again, possibly a little greasy, but kind of what you get with breakfast. Yeah, could do with a bit more seasoning maybe, a little bit of salt and pepper, but overall, pretty good. Right, let's move on to the beans now, shall we? Now the beans here, when they were in the pot there, very, very liquidy. I noticed they had a slotted kind of spoon that they were serving it with, so as soon as you pick the beans up, all the liquid was draining off them. So on the plate here, they're not too bad, but it's kind of like bean soup. But they're fine, they're not Heinz beans. They're not the softest beans in the world, they're okay though. There's some tinned tomatoes as well. Chopped tomatoes rather than whole ones, which is interesting. I do like tinned tomatoes on a breakfast. A kind of slightly acidic, slightly almost metallic flavour. That's really good. Now there was black pudding here. Now this black pudding looked like it had been sat for a while. Now I know black pudding on a buffet is not the most popular choice for most people, but I love it. It's quite well cooked there. It's not the thickest piece of black pudding you'll ever see, but again with that brown sauce on there, lovely. It's savoury, a little bit crispy around the edges. I do prefer my black pudding to be quite well cooked, but with a little bit of that sweetness from the brown sauce on there. That is lovely. Now what haven't we tried yet? The bacon. So let's get a piece of bacon here. There we go. Nicely cooked bacon. It's back bacon. Again, a little bit of brown sauce. The brown sauce isn't the brown sauce I recognise. It must be their own in-house one, because it isn't quite as sharp and tangy as some of the others. It's a little bit sweeter, but it's nice. With that bacon. Yeah. They're quite nice thick bacon. They're not scrimping on that. Sometimes you get these places like very thin. You can obviously see there's been quite a lot of water in the bacon before they've cooked it. This, like I say, is quite nice and thick. Some of it, if we take a look here, that you can see, it's quite fatty, but I don't really see that as a problem with bacon. It could do with being a bit crisped up a bit more, I guess. But The flavour of it's good. Now, the controversial item, a hash brown. Now, generally speaking, I'm not an advocate for hash browns on a breakfast unless they're really good ones. They've got to be nice and crisp on the outside, fluffy on the inside with a bit of that oniony kind of flavour. So here I've got one, as you can see, it's quite nicely cooked on the outside, pretty golden. The inside, well, we'll see how fluffy it is when we give it a bite. It's just a bog standard hash brown, really. It's okay. So there's a sort of vehicle for the beans or something like that. It's good, but when you got that potato and bacon hash, why would you pick a hash brown ahead of that? Just wouldn't. Right, so we're all finished up. I think we'll go outside and do a review where it's a little bit quieter, a little bit brighter. Maybe the sun is shining today, which is nice. Spring is finally here by the looks of it. But yeah, overall, I think for £15.67, we've done pretty well. We'll talk about it more outside now. Right then, so like I say, we've eaten our fill. Little, you had a whole plate of breakfast and then you went back and got a little bit more, didn't you? You went and got some more mushrooms and a little bit more of that potato stuff and another Yorkshire pudding. And it's only like half a plate, if that, really. But you really enjoyed that breakfast, didn't you? What do you think overall? What was the best thing on the whole breakfast? All of it. I reckon she liked the mushrooms best because she wolfed them down. I'm not a fan of mushrooms myself, so I can't comment on them. I think for me, it wasn't bad. It's probably a 6 or 7 out of 10 breakfast. The sausages and the bacon were good. I liked that bacon potato hash. The Yorkshire pudding, not unpleasant, but doesn't go on a breakfast at all. It's a bit weird. It was a bit greasy, wasn't it, the Yorkshire pudding? So it kind of puts you off a little bit. No eggs, of course, which is pretty much a major constituent of a breakfast. Understand why at the moment, because there's a bit of an egg shortage going on, but it is a shame when you don't get it on the breakfast. The tomatoes were nice, the beans were okay, the hash brown, usual waste of time. I didn't get tea in the end. I went for coffee because I couldn't find any oat milk, and I only have oat milk in my tea, and I only have cow milk in my coffee. Don't ask. So, so I had a couple of cups of coffee. So we had one adult breakfast, one child breakfast, a refillable hot drink, and that big orange juice that Little 'un had, and that came to £15.67, which I think for an all-you-can-eat is pretty good. If we got a McDonald's for breakfast, I don't think it would have been much cheaper than that, if at all. And we got a lot more food than we would have done at Mackie D's or somewhere, didn't we? So overall, what are you scoring it? I said 6 or 7 out of 10. What do you think? 7 or 8. So she liked it a little bit better than me. Right, so that's it from us for today. We have to go into the pool and do a little bit of shopping, don't we? You need some bits and bobs, pairs of trousers and trainers and the like. So we're going to go and do that, aren't we? So if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget, click the little thumbs up. And if you're new around here and you enjoy what you've seen today, you can always click the subscribe button and ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. But from me and Bubs, that is it for today. I will see you on the next one. She might not, but we'll see. Bye for now.